What is up, YouTube? A bomb here, and as promised, I've got a very interesting deck profile for you guys today. I haven't been able to test it at locals yet because I just got all the cards I needed for it, but the test hands have been pretty freaking wild, if you ask me. I think the deck's very well put together, and now I'm not going to say it's 100% complete, but as of right now, this is a very good base for me to start with this deck. And I'll also have another virtual world profile coming soon, an updated list, because I just got the rest of the cards that I needed to make the list the way I wanted to make it. But without further ado, we have Draco invoked. Now, we're going to start off with the monsters. 2 Alistair, because you really only need 2. 3 is kind of a brick, in my opinion, but that's it for the invoked monster part. And then we have 2 Majesty's Maiden for the True Dracos, and then 1 Metatron, 2 Dynamite Knight, and we're playing 3 Ignis. Because the problem that I was having with this deck before was I was either having to rely on the True Draco, or I was having to rely on the Alistair, and I didn't really want to do that, because if I'm relying on one card to get me going and I don't see that card, even with the other cards that I'm playing to search it out and stuff, and I'm having to, the idea with this deck was to be able to summon Alistair, pop out an Omni Negate. See, I know True Dracos are good by themselves with all the floodgates that they can play and like play around, because they can just tribute them off. But I really wanted to have like some kind of extra interruption in the deck, and you'll see how I'm doing all that when I show the extra deck in a bit. But we're gonna move on to the spells. I'm playing. Sorry, I just knocked my tripod. 1 Terraforming, 1 copy of Mystic Mine, and no, I'm not one of those douchebag players that'll sit on Mystic Mine and make you draw your whole fucking deck. But if I have to sit on Mystic Mine to where I can draw into a few things, I'm going to. We're playing another 2 copies of Alistair, because it's just it's good to have at least another way to get to him other than just hard drawing him. And then we're playing 1 Diagram because it's at 1. That's it for the field spells. And then we're going to move on to the Draco spells. We are playing 3 and 3. I cut this down to 2 in the original build, I believe. But with this build, you're trying to focus on getting Alistair and Mechaba out, but being able to still use your Dracos by using the spell and traps on your opponent's turn, or the traps on your opponent's turn and the spells on your turn to get your extra, bit of push that you need to have a little bit more on board. Now, my draw engine is 3 Extrav and 2 copies of Spellbooks of Secrets and 1 copy of Spellbook of Knowledge, just because I was playing Duality, but Duality completely shuts off True Draco, because then you can't special summon. I mean, not True Draco, the invoked package, because you can't special summon. But the Spellbook of Secrets and Knowledge allow me to have the extra draw too, and not really be losing anything from it. And then we're playing 3 Super Poly and 2 Invocation, and that rounds it off for the spells, I believe. And then we have 2 Anti-Spell and 2 Skill Drain. And other Mystic Mine, that's the only 4 floodgates we're playing in the main deck. I do not have the side built, but the side, I think I'm gonna be siding out like the invoked package to just play like pure True Draco. That way I can just like really focus on the control aspect. But this is more for if I get to go first and I can make the Mechaba and stuff, then I have that extra bit of push. And then the Draco spells and traps, we're just playing. I would play another copy of this, the Return, but I can't find my other copy at the moment. I have it. It's just not visible when I go looking through my stuff. That's it for the main deck. Test hands went very well with it. I was able to at least put out a Mechaba, a True Draco monster, and then have 2 pops with the spells and traps after playing through at least 1 negate. Now for the extra deck, we got 1 Artemis. This is what makes your True Draco, your invoked engine more active, because I was going into Almirage and Secure Gardener for the invoke to make Mechaba, but I was having trouble with the spellbook engine because I would be getting rid of my Alistair, and then either I would only see a spellbook of secrets to search out the knowledge, or I would see a spellbook of knowledge in an Alistair and not really be able to play it because I would be linking off my Alistair for the Almirage and the Secure Gardener just to get into the Mechaba. So this changed that because of the spellcaster, and it's a light, so I can use the spellbook of secrets on it, the spellbook of knowledge on it, and it be in the grave, and then still use my invocation to get Mechaba. No, I am still playing these 2 just in case I banish this or something and I have to just go into Almirage and Secure Gardener to be able to play the invoked. And then we're playing 2 Mechaba, 1 Diplexer Chimera for super poly target, 1 Starving Venom, super poly target, Draco Stapelia, another target. And then we're playing 1 of the Earth Invoked for like going up against Earth machines and stuff. I can use Super Poly and either a Mechaba or something on my side, or I could just just fusion it out with Invocation. And then we got the new Super Poly target. This card is fucking busted. It is absolutely nuts. I love it. I haven't got to play it yet, but just the effect on it is just absolutely phenomenal. And then we're playing 1 Mud Dragon in the Swamp, 1 Earth Golem at Ignister, 1 Invoked. I'm not even going to try to butcher that name. And then 1 World Chalice Guard Dragon Marduk, and then 1 Cowboy. Just because I have another level 4 that I'm going to be putting in the side deck for specifically like getting out Cowboy to burn for the extra damage. But that's the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your feedback in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content. And I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while, guys. I had caught COVID at regionals and shit, and I really just wasn't feeling up to making more videos. But that's the profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be playing this at locals probably next weekend, so I'll come back with a follow-up video of how it did and stuff like that. And then I'll also open up the comment section to suggestions and basically anything else that I can play to be able to get the deck a little bit more consistent. I want the deck to work. I've searched YouTube a shit ton of times and I haven't found an actual good video on it. I found 1 video, but it seemed like the dude was just playing way too many fucking bricks to be able to actually play. He was playing like 10 hand traps, and like with this deck you really don't need hand traps because your Dracos are a very reactant deck anyways. So yeah, you might not be able to negate stuff without hand traps, but like if you have your Mechaba and you have your 2 Dracos, you're going to be able to control the board. But yeah, that's it for the profile, guys. I'm coming back probably tonight with a virtual world profile after I get done with the finishing up the touches on the deck. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later in the next video.